semifinal. Clippers and Suns all even at a game apiece. Phoenix winning game 1 in Arizona by 7. The Clippers returning the favor, out-rebounding Steve Nash and the Suns by 31, en route to a 25-point win game 2. With Hall of Famer Bill Walton, Steve Snapper Jones, and Mark Jones, Mike Tirico. Clippers in the white, Suns in the purple. The headlines for this game, guys.
Both teams perfectly confident that they're going to win the game. Who's going to run the hardest? Who's going to run the fastest? Who's going to deny guard penalty? This is the mismatch right here that Phoenix wants.
Raja Bell knocks down the 3 to put
guys out of his way with broad shoulders or sharp elbows.
What is that? He has a magical dribbling ability.
Yeah, but if there's 2 big guys standing right there.
A 3. Third one of the quarter. Marion knocks one. Have opened up very well from the field. 6 of 11. LA's had great scoring first halves in both games in Phoenix. The beautiful find from the MVP to Shawn.
To stop her. They are going to give him that jumper, and if he fills it up, they can live with it. They can't live with Mobley. And
they actually are, and that's a mistake.
Find of Thomas inside, goes up over Kamen to get the hoops.
Me on the line one time.
Sam always wants a foul. That's not a bulletin there. You've never seen Sam not, when he shoots the ball, I'm worried he's wide open, he's looking for another.
Big first quarter, and that's important for Shawn. His season average was just under 22, best in his career.
Drought that lasted 29 years between winning playoff series is the longest in history. Amazingly, after Jack Ramsey led that victory.
Scoring, he does have 5 assists on the 9 first half field goals. With the clock running down, Barbosa hit the deck hard, but made the hoop. Suns take it and go quick as they do so often. Tim Thomas continuing this unbelievable, unlikely playoff run. Job on the glass, they're actually +3 in the rebounding column with the Clippers. That's such an important number after getting outboarded by 31. Marion is hot tonight.
Well, you know, that's what the secret was for them in game 1. They made 3-point field goals, and they made a ton of them. Tonight, they're making 3-point field goals and done.
Breaking out 14 points in the first 15 minutes of this one.
Clippers, spectacular early. They double-teamed him. He was dropping dimes, finding his teammates wide open. Whenever he did shoot,
He's going to control the
lead in that best of 7. Game 4 Sunday afternoon will be in Jersey on ABC. Coverage begins at 3 Eastern, and Nash gets his first field goal. In the New York Times about the celebrities who show up for the Clippers. Nice lob to the rim for Marion. Relative to the Lakers.
Early offense, and that's what Sam Cassell was looking for. Shawn Marion, what a shot.
That's right down the Suns' wheelhouse. They score. The Suns. Marion presents himself as Nash is almost trapped in the air. They kept this possession alive 3 different times on could have been for the NBA Sportsmanship Award. It was handed to him before Game 5 of the Denver series. What a move by Diaw, diving through the lane in this game.
18 points. You've been able to get off early here in the game. What's the difference between this and the previous 2?
Well, I've been spacing myself, keeping myself square to the basket and shooting and letting it fly.
How much has Coach D'Antoni talked to you guys throughout the course of this game about the rebounding disadvantage that you had in the previous series?
Well, he talked big about it last game. I think everybody going tonight to the board is hard. All 5 players, and you can see a difference.
Why were they able to make a run at you guys and even up the score almost at the end here?
We got a little tired, I guess. Missed some shots. They hit some. They at home. Of course, they got their adrenaline rushing in here in the crowd. But it's tied up, so we got to go in here and just regroup and get back going again.
Good luck in the second half. What about that? A Phoenix Sun admitting a little fatigue, guys.
True story. Raj's mom, Denise, did that. Marion makes it.
all these pretty boys, they want the defenders just to get out of
those outrageous shots. Even back then, we spent a lot of time together talking. Of course, Sam did most of it, and I saw his toughness. I still call him Rook, even in this series. That's what he told me. Steve, meanwhile, says that, hey, Sam was the vet that showed me the ropes. He's smart. I learned a lot about having at the end of the year.
Phoenix was a 500 ball club over the last one-third of the season. Steve Nash.
Those are the kind of shots he has hit me.
The one thing that Nash can do is make unorthodox, off-balance shots, and that might get him rolling in terms of making shots and getting other people available on the drive.
Neither team has had a quarter above 41%.
Well, the Suns are shooting 38%.
Oh, yes. Now that is the Boris Diaw, Alvin Adams seamless transition.
7 on the clock.
Again, Nash dumps it down. McGetty
That's
had his
gotta
arms
be
around
goal.
Diaw.
That
They're
has
going
to
to
be
discuss it.
goal.
Was there a tug on the rim or the net as the ball was up there on the cylinder? And Joe Forte says, I got the grab of the rim there. And you see Brand going up and touching the cylinder. So that should be the goaltend in the three-point play. Trying to make a decision on how he subs in. He'll bring in Kaman as both of his bigs have 4 fouls.
Cheaply with the clock stopped. Nash gets both of his.
They were
when the Clippers have to make their move.
Livingston got faked in the air. Marion gets the putback. Shawn Marion, 24 points, 16 with Ray Allen last year, and coming in a key spot here for the Clippers. And
There's a chance to make it a 1-point game, and does.
Clippers have taken control.
They have not scored a field goal in the last 7 attempts. They come inside to Thomas against the clock.
Radmanovich's help defense flying by, but Thomas. Nash found Barbosa on that spin. I'll never know. Livingston's defense has been good. Marion ties the game at 85 with 3 minutes remaining in regulation.
Ball game at this stage. Both teams in a penalty, and you've got to be able to finish at the line. Nash gets the first.
Tied at 86. ABC tomorrow. San Antonio, Dallas, Game 3. That's available high definition, 8 Eastern. TNT Sunday will have Game 4 this series. Coverage beginning at 7:30 Eastern.
Thomas's jumper was the worst shot taken in this year's playoffs.
Nash gets inside, keeps the dribble alive. This will be a killer hoop. Marion, the finger roll and the foul. Oh, that is so big for Shawn Marion, who has a playoff career high with 19 rebounds. Now he has 31 points.
And that is it for Chris Kaman, who picked up that foul, so he's going to sit down.
Coming into this game, people have been bad-mouthing the Suns' front line, saying this is about pound and defend, take it inside. Kwame Brown, Lamar Odom, Elton Brand.
6-point game, and that means that Cassell and company have to come down and score quickly. Shawn Marion
do have a timeout if they get the rebound to advance it. In the hands of Nash. Mobley, head on a swivel. He knows the screen's coming. He blesses himself. The screen comes from Diaw. Marion, 2 to shoot. 1. Nash will take it and make it. Steve Nash hit another big shot. It's a 3-point lead. Timeout Clippers. 3.6 to go. The MVP. Not his night, but the big one when it mattered most.
Three-pointer to send this game to overtime.
Nash, knowing what the situation was, got away with a little bit of a push on the fade, but dropped this one right in the bottom of the net. And so now you talk about strategy. We have seen it over and over through these playoffs where NBA coaches have not fouled for possession. And they've allowed that three-point shot to get up and down and tie the game up. So we'll find out D'Antoni's approach.
Phoenix Suns.
Radmanovic, the hot guy from 3. 3.6 to go. Who gets it? Radmanovic. He takes a 3. It's off. And the Phoenix Suns have come into Los Angeles to win Game 3 of this best of 7, 94-91. And Phoenix takes a 2-1 lead in the series. Radmanovic made the threes that mattered the most in the 4th. Got a decent look, guys. No foul came, but couldn't knock it down.
He was on the move.